Hey guys, what's up? RussLyman here, and I want to show you my friend David Apuzzo's game room. I actually went there and filmed a GameRoom tour for him. He did a full renovation of his basement, kind of during the quarantine time, turned it into his awesome game room. So we're going to check it out right now. Hey guys, I'm David Apuzzo. Welcome to my game cave. So I come down the stairs, right here on the left-hand side, I have just a few Funko Pops. I'm not a big Funko Pop collector, but I do have a few of my favorites. So some Mets, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is actually one of my favorites. This is Epcot Center Figment. This was a park exclusive for Epcot 35th anniversary. Some Stranger Things, Major League, one of the best baseball movies ever. And then you keep following in, and you got some Zelda stuff, the Champion Amiibos, some World of Nintendo figures, and then a little shrine of Zelda materials and collectibles. And then down here we have some VHSs. Got the Wizard, Captain N, the Game Master, of course my Ninja Turtles Dark Crystal. These are the Breath of the Wild special editions for the Nintendo Switch. This one just has a case, a CD, a poster of the map. This one here actually has the Master Sword statue. Ninja Turtles was my favorite cartoon growing up. I had all the figures, the sewer, and then these are my favorite NECA figures. These are the movie Turtles with the Super Shredder. The Token Rays are on the way, but for now we have that display. Maybe we'll move the Mario or something and put Token Razor in. And then behind there we have, this is a completely sealed, brand new in the box, Super Mario Maker Wii U edition. I think I got that on a sale. It was like half price when they were just blowing them out at the end. Some Baby Yoda or the Child minifigures. Down here we have the wearable Mega Man mask, as well as the Sonic Mania statue for the Switch version. And then as we get a little lower, this is kind of my handheld section. So we have some Game Boy Colors, some Game Boy Advances. This is the original Game & Watch Mario Brothers. Game Boy in the box, some Tiger handhelds there. This was actually my original Game Boy case I had growing up, in my original Game Boy. And then just a few of my Game Boy games. I have some in a box somewhere else. But this is actually, I bought this F1 Race complete in box at Too Many Games 2 years ago, I believe. And the reason I bought this is because I remember this game my dad played a lot. So I have a picture of him somewhere of him playing this game, laying on the couch. And so that's a really nostalgic game because I remember him playing that. My first Game Boy game had to be Tetris because it came with the system, but I believe we also got, one of my favorites though was definitely Fall of the Foot Clan. So moving on, we have Nintendo Complete in Box section. Most of these games here are games that I had growing up, so I'm trying to get all of the games that I had complete in box. Not looking for a complete collection or anything like that, just some of my favorites. So definitely had Dr. Mario, Super Mario 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, had Yoshi, a couple of other ones, Little Mermaid, Jaws, WrestleMania, Mickey Mousecapade, Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. Jaws was definitely a game I remember me and my brother playing. I remember my brother playing a lot of that, trying to power up and go after Jaws. And I think, being as young as I was, I never beat Jaws, but I remember my brother beating it and going after Jaws a few times. Right above this I have a custom sign. A guy named Dave from Etsy made this. His is Rock Your Wall. And it took a couple months because of quarantine and he had a ton of orders, but it was so worth the wait. It's made of wood and LEDs and it's super high quality. I love that. In this corner we have my Nintendo Powers with magazine rack, Super Smash Brothers, VHS with a VHS collection right in this case from, we actually had this case growing up. My dad used to keep home movies in there, which I have now converted into DVDs and digital files. The GX CRTV, the flat screen CRTV hooked up to the VCR so we can watch some movies. Right below the TV here, I have my shoe and sneaker collection. It's not all of them, but it's some of my highlighted ones. So this is actually just a box because my wife wears the Yoshi Vans that came in. Here is the Vans Super Mario Bros. 3 sneaker. These are also Van Nintendo sneakers. Still with all the paperwork. These are the Marios. And on the other side is the Luigi. Laced up and never worn. Then we have my Jordan collection. What do we got here? Still with the laces on. These are the Jordan Legacy 312s. It's kind of like an elephant print. These are the Spizikes. These are the Spike Lee Jordans. Spike Lee on the back. This was actually the first pair of Jordans I ever owned, and I wore them out so much. But I ended up buying a new pair that's brand new. So these are the original ones that I bought. My first pair of Jordans about a year or two ago, and this was the first pair that I ever bought. It's trashed, so I bought another pair just to have. This was a limited release from, I believe it was the Sneakers app that you had to get. And these are the Bel Airs. These are inspired by the Fresh Prince of Bel Air when Will Smith wore this style on the show. So it's very 90s and retro. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, these are inspired by the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. This is a custom pillow buddy of My Pet Monster made from Brothers Gador on Instagram. Completely custom because he didn't have this drawn out. So when I messaged him and asked him to make hey, can you make a Mario? He said, well, I've never done one before, but let me give it a shot. So he made this one completely custom for me. Got this custom light from Cameron at Mr. Turtle Inc. on Instagram. He also was the one that did Russ's custom lights as well. Moving on from the VHS and the CRTVs is my pin board, and I have all my pin collection on there. Ever growing. I love pins and just really cool for display. Right next to that, I have the two arcade one-up cabinets, NBA Jam and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and arcade game. Growing up, I used to play a lot of arcade games. My uncle actually had an arcade ice cream shop that we used to go to and play. I used to play Turtles in Time all the time. The four cabinets that I would want to own would be NBA Jam, the Ninja Turtles, WrestleFest, as well as the Simpsons arcade game. So Arcade 1-Up, come out with those. I don't have much room, but we'll figure it out. The reason I have a hat here, this is the same hat that Billy Hoyle wore in White Man Can't Jump. Oh! What are you worried about? I'm in a storm, man! I have my original Toys R Us vest from when I used to work at Toys R Us, along with my Toys R Us pins that I used to have to wear on them, including the Player's Choice sticker from Nintendo 64 release. Hit the Toys R Us. This side is just full nostalgia and interest. I have a Pog game up here. That was my original. I was very much into Pogs growing up in the 90s like every other kid. Talk Boy, the complete original Ninja Turtle DVD set with all the original cartoons. My original Krang, Slash, Casey Jones, Donatello, my favorite turtle. And then I have my section of wrestling. This is my original Hulkamania dumbbell workout set growing up, complete with the cassette. As well as my favorite series, which is, I feel, is very underrated, but I love the cartoon style of it. These are my Maximum Sweat figures. You can put a little water in the back, push a button, and they just start sweating a little bit. My original World Wrestling Federation Championship belt from when I was a kid. And then my sealed copy of No Holds Barred featuring Hulk Hogan.
What's that smell?
On this shelf, I actually have my original working Masters of the Universe tape recorder from when I was growing up. We use this a lot, me and my brother especially. And then I also have the photo of me getting it. I'm not sure if this was my birthday or what, but it's printed in June 1986, so unless my parents just held on to film, that might have been my birthday. So this is my Ninja Turtle shelf. I have some original VHSs of the cartoons. Some of them are mine from when I was growing up, and then some of them I found at some Goodwills. I also have these handhelds that Russ Lyman actually got for me when he went to a con. I believe it was Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
Alright, we're going to try to bundle these up together. 10 and 15, see if I can get both for 20. Figure bring it back. Good present from my friend David Apuzzo.
And then over here I have my original copy of Coming Out of Their Shells tour cassette from Pizza Hut. And in addition to that, I also have the Coming Out of Their Shells press kit with the original bag. And in here I have comic book, Ninja Turtle, and then this is the official tour guide from Coming Out of Their Shells with a comic book, and then on the back it's got a Michelangelo mask. It's got all the lyrics, it looks like, and their tour dates as well. The closest was Radio City Music Hall, I believe. 1990-91 schedule. Yeah. This next shelf here is just Ninja Turtle Funko Pops, and then NECA just released a limited edition Comic-Con exclusives of these Coming Out of Their Shell tour figures. On this bottom shelf I have a custom My Pet Slash, which is a clash between Slash from the Ninja Turtles and My Pet Monster. This was made by L. Dibs Customs on Etsy, and somebody else did the artwork for the back, but it's really cool because you can also easily take them out by opening up the pack. And then on the back side they actually designed it like a regular Turtles backing with all of his other Turtle custom figures. This is a fun shelf that has my Mad Balls, a Pee-wee's Playhouse sealed VHS set, and as well as my Pet Monster figures. So I have a vinyl limited edition here from Super 7, as well as the Super 7 figures, and my original My Pet Monster Golden Book that even has my signature on it from when I was a kid. I used to watch this a lot. And I even have the book. One of my favorite things in this collection has to be this custom Super Mario Bros. 2 artwork. Unfortunately, I don't know who the artist is because it wasn't signed, but I remember myself and Russ Lyman went to, I believe it was a Comic-Con in Connecticut, and he had this on the shelf. And it's fully custom, and it's painted right on there. So I thought it was really cool to add to the collection. And Super Mario 2 is one of my favorite Mario games. Okay, moving on, we have some cameras that I shoot with. I'm currently shooting almost full-time now the Fuji X-T3 with the newest lens, the Fuji f1.0 50mm, which is an amazing portrait lens and super hard to find. I got really lucky to find this. It's barely out. Can't really find it too many places. I actually purchased it and immediately sold out again, and I haven't seen it in stock anywhere since. My A1 Canon film camera, and then this is the OG Fujifilm X100. This was the first mirrorless camera, I believe, from Fujifilm, so I still held on to that. It's still a great camera. And over here is my 5D Mark IV, which I used to use full time, and now since I'm on the Fuji system, I use this mainly for video and video conferencing calls, and a lot of videos that are going to be coming up that I'm going to be putting out on YouTube is going to be with this guy. Moving on, I have my record player, some of my vinyl, some vinyl down there, vinyl over in the other corner. There's vinyl all over the place, but most of the time I'm listening to some of my video game vinyl. So we got like Mario 2, Mario 3, some Zelda stuff, a lot of lo-fi music. This is probably my favorite right now that I listen to a lot. Zelda and Chill by Mikel, I think it's called, or Mikel.
You want a fist bump?
Fist bump. So this is my media section, I guess. This is where I play my video games and watch movies. I also have my Lego set up, my Lego Nintendo system. And then my systems, so the Switch, the PS3, the Retron 5, and then also the SNES Classic modded with all of the different systems and games. Well, that's it. That's my game room. I built this during quarantine. It's been a really fun project for the summer and fall. It's never really done, but I'm running out of room, so maybe things will get swapped out or whatever, because I do have a lot of stuff in storage. But I'm super happy with the way it came out, and I'm gonna go play some video games. I'll see you guys later.
Perfect.
First try.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the Game Room Tour. I had a good time editing it. Dave certainly has a massive collection with plenty of fun things in it, and it's always growing. If you guys want to check out David's channel, he just relaunched his YouTube channel. There'll be a link in the description down below where you could go subscribe. And if you guys enjoy these type of videos, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I'm looking to do more in the future. As always, guys, I'm RussLyman, and keep your world fun bit by bit. I'll see you next video. And I want to give a super shout out to all my Patreon supporters: Dan Buchanan, Joe Yelich, George Sandoval, Joseph Riviera, Nintendo, Joe Sheevy, Kelly Moore, David Apuzzo, Maynard, TechWizX, Matthew Hannigan, Alex Kaz, Ian Oshie, Candyman, and all my Patreon supporters. Link below if you want to join, and I'll see you later.